All right, let's
next
see.
Up,
next up, what do we have?
We have Monish.
There we go.
This we go. Now, I will point out, Monish said earlier in the chat, he was a little concerned because everyone's been sending through finished records.
Like fire records.
And he said he felt silly for sending through something unfinished.
That
is not the case. This is an open stream for all types of music. We know when a track is supposed to be polished and finished and when it's supposed to be a demo and work in progress.
We can see it,
and we will give feedback appropriately. And I'm sure all of you in chat, our lovely Slumberjack sleepers, can also tell the difference and know.
And no, it's just a difference. Like every song starts somewhere. You
listen to our demos, they're terrible.
There are so shit. All right, here we go. Infinity and Beyond.
Oh yeah, just hardly even finished. Sounds so shit.
Oh, that's it. That's not done. Wait, hang on. Wait, I'll start again. Are you serious, Jordy? Splender's been cancelled. Was it like? Is it out? Anyway, let me know. I'm gonna keep listening to this. Just keep it in the chat. What? Boss. No.
Nice. I love the atmosphere of the record. No need to apologize, man. Oh, cool. I like
nice. That. Okay. I like it. I like it. I see the idea, and the fact that you made it on $3 headphones, it's insane. Okay, you sure it's not like a $4 headphone? Because like if I find out, I want to know what those headphones are. My notes here are rules. It's a few. Okay, so let's start with the beginning of the track. First of all, I would get the kick to be softer here. Hang on, let me find it. I need to find the tempo of this song first. What tempo is it? Like a 145 or something like that.
Not queued up to 0 though, so
It doesn't have to, but I'm assuming he will have bounced it. Does that look like it? 100. What? What? Okay, so we got 100 here. It's not queued up to 0, so I'm gonna have to just manually do this. There we go. Okay. Okay, first of all the way to this part here. So I would bring the snare up and then the kick down. The kick is very prominent. The kick is sitting at about the same level as the drop. So for all intents and purposes, to make it sound like it's coming in harder, you want to make the ones preceding it a little bit softer. Fletch, you agree? Do you concur? You concur.
Correct.
And then I would say we need a little bit of harmony and counter melody in the second part of the drop. So let's say this is drop 1. Okay, so
there's hints of what could be there.
Yeah,
but it's too quiet.
Yeah, there's hints of what top melody instead of da na 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 na. You're sitting in the root note, which is the same note as your sub bass for too long. I would suggest going out of the scale and exploring the notes in the scale. That at the moment, I think you are very clearly in the Phrygian mode, which is the Egyptian-y da na na. So that's like a I can't play it right now, but so I would say look at variations in melody in your drop, and then I think the drop is too long.
Yes, both
are too long.
Well, here's where this is where I'll say my point is that so the drop leans very heavily on that main saw sound.
Yeah,
and at the moment it's not particularly strong sound in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think it if that sound was more had more variation and was a little more unique of a sound than just a saw bass, and then you had like counter melodies and stuff on top, then it would keep the interest going. But currently, where Morgan has highlighted up to that first section, after I hear that, I've kind of got everything from there, and then it sort of just repeats again, pretty much the same thing, maybe with like a LFO filter on it, but it's the same thing. So I feel like something new needs to come in there, or we just move on with the arrangement.
Yeah. So here, it's weird. Hey, are you sure it's 100? It's not. It's not 100. It's not 100, no. It's not 100 at all. Because let's do this and then we're out 150.
Wrong. You did the wrong one.
What?
Oh no,
I don't have to.
No,
it's already 150.
Yeah.
Now we're right. There we go. So that's one section, and we don't need this. Yeah, something has to change here. Okay, so let's move on with it.
Well, what I really liked was those plucked guitar, like I think it was
this one here.
Yeah. Those type of things could be elements could be really
drop.
chopped into the drop in a really cool way.
The vocal that even just like pitching it an octave up on the second bit, and then yeah, there's a lot of good elements in the intro that can be chopped into the drop, and then here, and then okay,
I like the percussion
cool.
change up.
And I would already go halftime here, because this. Yeah, that brings the energy down that little bit here. I would look at maybe. Yeah, with a little fill here, drum fill here. Back to halftime. One more, that's fine.
Yeah, like you hear that?
Yeah.
That's cool, but those type of elements need to be
come out
forward, less reverb, and like maybe even cut the bass when they come in, just to create a pattern of different sounds, which is something that's memorable.
Pattern. Yeah.
Because at the moment the drop it loses its memorability because that saw bass sound just kind of runs the whole way through, and there's no pattern to grab onto.
Yeah, so we're giving you arrangements right now. So okay, one other thing with arrangement here is I felt like you needed to explore more into your chord progression. Yeah, it feels like you were scared on moving past just your basic minor. So let me figure out what minor chord are you in. F minor. All right, so you follow the golden Slumberjack rule. Start in F minor. Okay. Ooh. Hang on, let me just figure it out real quick. All right. Right, so that's pretty cool. So what you did there was you went from F minor, right, to B flat major, B flat minor. Da, 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 da. It's almost like a West Coast hip hop thing, right? That feel here, but you see that chord that comes after your original, this first few sections here in F, that feels more like a resolving chord, and when you go here, I feel like that's creating tension, which is great for a build up. But when you do eventually drop again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You kind of want to go back there to show, I don't know, it's like a stance. It feels like that's the resolution. Or you can go da 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 da. Like so many ways you can go. Yeah. And it's so many ways you can go about the chord progression. So it's not that your future bass chords aren't powerful enough. It's just the songwriting didn't make the songwriting wasn't. So how do you even say that, Fletch? Like
conducive.
Yeah, conducive to making it feel powerful. Part of sounding powerful is not just the mix down. It's not just the samples. It's also the songwriting. The not so explicit one. It's the more implicit feelings, the tension and then the release and all that stuff that I feel like could be incorporated a little bit better into drop 2. And then I would also say with drop 2, I would also cut it down again. So like I feel like we probably don't need that part. So after the whole thing here.
What's up, Amy?
Yeah. See that vocal there? That one there can be brought up. It's so reverb in the back. Yeah. I would bring out the vocal. Like, okay, so for example, if I could find some Indian vocals here, because I think that's the style you're going for. Okay, cool. Right, so okay, let's try to match it first. I'll just go.
There's some heck.
So I'll just loop this here, right? So whatever. So we got that, and then I would then change it to complex and consolidate that real quick, and then go pitch up, double. Right. So whatever. Now put a bit of reverb on it.
You got the wrong key there.
Huh?
I think the key's wrong.
That's right. And then it's an F flat. B flat.
Oh, no, you're right.
All right, so that's gone down, and then maybe like a volume shaper type thing, that just something this vein maybe. If it so just
you
imagine
put the complex mode, change the formant,
and I want that reverb to like. I like that reverb going at the same rate. So like, you could even chop it up in the way, like, yeah. So. And then you could even use like, I mean, if you have a compressor on the snare, but we don't have it at the moment, I'm just gonna use a utility to prove a point. Like, so let's say that's there. Chop that down, and then now we have a sort of side chain. Then you get that kind of Skrillex reverb sheen that he uses a lot. Make it freaky. And you could even like change it and then that's boom, you got your drop. D flat is fine too, I think. Yep. So that will be your 4, 5, 6 major, 6 minor. But we have to be careful because he is using this. So that technically he's on F minor. He's in F open. He's in F major. Yeah, he's not really in F minor. Like F open. Anyway, so those are the notes that we have. Shorten the song, 3 minutes and 20 is a little bit too long for a banger now, and for DJs to play out, we hardly even get past 2 minutes.
Akuri.
Okay. I kill you.
Thank you very much for sending in, Monish.
Thank you very much, man. Anthony Kuro. Oh wow, there's just more. Thought we were gonna be chilling today with you guys, but no, it is more Phrygian. Yeah, so F minor to G flat major.
Oh, love fridges.
Yeah.
Has Nightbot been doing hydration check? Because I feel like it hasn't.
Oh, dude, how
quite
beautiful is
upset.
that? B flat major. What's that?
That's when so loud. Hydration check, manual hydration check, since Nightbot is slipping.
And D, B flat major, minor, C sharp, major. Ooh, no, not that one. Oh,
G
That
flat
is it.
major 7.
Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ba-di-da-ba-da, Botijana.
Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao. That fuck, it's hot. Italy is here. Hey, bella ciao. Bella ciao, ciao.
Bella ciao.
Boom, boom. Ciao. I love it when I was using
Where, if anyone
Boom,
doesn't know what
boom.
we're referencing here, we just both finished watching Money Heist.
Shit is incredible.
Money Heist.